Hi, this is Timeless V, and today I am playing Minecraft on the server on my PC. Looks like it's snowing and it's nighttime. The last time I played, I made a farmhouse across the water over there. And I am going to get the materials to make a let me take some of this junk over there to make a apartment building is my desire anyway. I was very surprised to hear Mouse, Nameless Mouse singing "Take Me Home, Country Road" Sunday on his show. He surprised me. He knows a lot of different songs that I wouldn't think he would know. All right, let's get digging. Goodies, taking up too much space. This is the house I made last time. It's nice. Back here, I'm gonna fix this land up so that I can put the build the apartment building here when I am ready. Mouse was talking about cross country biking, motorcycle riding, and yeah, I remember he was talking about that before. I think maybe it's a trip that he takes every so often, or um, him and his friends do every so often, I'd imagine. Which kind of reminds me of those who take a trip to the Grand Canyon every year. I think that's a trip that he would like. Because everybody drives their well, not everybody, the ones who like Harleys and motorcycles, they go to the Grand Canyon on their bikes every year. And gather, and they, of course, that's a big time for that area. Um, they make a lot of money from the bikers. They sell a lot of things that for people who like that. Get to see all kind of bikes and how they deck them out, fancy saddlebags and stuff. I noticed it on Kyle Son's bike. He got fancy saddlebags on it. So I think it's something that he would like. Some people even take their bikes in a trailer and then just ride it around there. I don't know if they had that in Japan though, where they take their bikes and gather, or he just goes on a road trip with his friend. But the pictures he put out, I think that was last year. They were nice. If I remember correctly, even Nameless Mouse had some pictures of the road trip. So I tried a new video game yesterday called Roof Cat, and And it's on the same lines as the Suika game, that you um, match the different cats in the band together to make them bigger and bigger. I enjoyed it. It was very enjoyable and very inexpensive. Very inexpensive game on Steam. And of course, before I used to do the videos on YouTube, I would I like to play games like Candy Crush and stuff like that on my iPad. And I will also play Minecraft on the computer, but those are the main, as far as playing games go, I would do. I didn't get it for myself anyway, game system, until after I start doing the games on the YouTube. And that's mainly Switch games sometimes. But that's why I like those Suika games. I like the Suika game because it reminds me of Candy Crush. I play that for hours, and it's a a phone app type game, which you only supposed to, you only get so much, but time. But I get a lot of time because I was good at it. And I had a bunch of those type games, not just Candy Crush, but there's other ones on there too. I haven't touched my iPad in a long time. Can't believe this month is almost over. Yeah, February is Black History Month. I try to learn something. Um, can't learn something every day in Black History, but I try to learn something every year in Black History. And this time I'm very proud of myself. I did learn a few things. Um, learned about Betty Boop, and I learned that Muhammad Ali's first world title boxing. Um, it was a world title, first international world title was this month. He earned it in this month. I think he was at the time 20 years old, a youngster. It is good to learn the history, especially. There's no excuse not to try to learn about your particular, because I am an African American. To learn about my culture, especially when they set aside a full month for it, you know, because there's a saying: "He who fails to um, know its know its history um, is doomed to repeat it." And if nothing else, people will say, "Well, your people didn't accomplish anything," which is not true. It's just our accomplishments aren't celebrated and aren't high. There's a lot of things that black people contributed down through the years, from entertainment to in- inventions and all kind of things. Which down through, and I set my mind to learn about different things. It gives me a really aha moment. I didn't know that sort of a thing. The last one that I'm going to use on this anyway. Yeah, traffic light, hot cone, a lot of things. I do believe the air conditioner also was invented by someone black. There's a great deal of things, but don't have the paper in front of me. So I didn't hook up. I bought a keyboard that you can write Japanese with, but I didn't hook it up because of um, I would have to change or have to uh, tell it to recognize tell my computer to had to pick Japanese on it. And I don't know if that's going to end up changing everything to Japanese or what it is. So I'm kind of hesitant to put that keyboard on there because I was going to practice my writing because I bought some different charts with the vocabulary and different things like that for extra practice so that I can learn without having to write something in English into the Google Translator and then translating it or what have you. But to do more practicing with that. But I don't want to end up doing something by accident, like changing the language and then rendering my computer useless because I can't, I don't know what it's saying. So I didn't do that. I had to think about it for a minute. Had to be brave and courageous. Take this junk upstairs. Did I put something in there? Dirt. Dirt. I can use dirt. It's snowing. I'm gonna put a furnace in here. Yep. Man looking for wood. Oh no, I need that. I need it. All right, I need some dirt. I was watching some people, I think they were from Vietnam. They were building houses out of building themselves a house out of bamboo and that. And I was, well, my oldest son asked me, "Well, what are you watching?" I told him I was watching these young people build houses out of their houses out of bamboo. He said, "Oh, it's like almost like real Minecraft." I guess, maybe that's why I enjoy it watching it. It just amazes me, how resourceful, and I always say that, how resourceful people can be. They have to be. 'Cause even gathering food from out of the forest and stuff, wooded area. Well, forest is what it is. It's like quite a few generations, about at least 2 generations from me. As far as what they do on there, and what my ancestors or grand, grandparents and stuff would do. Of course, there is not as much wooded area now as it used to be. Did I use that up? Yes, I did. Need some more. Not as much wooded area because growing up, I grew up around a lot of fruit trees that grew in the wild. They pick fruit and it's like apples, and you can pick um, pears and plums and all kind of fruit like that you could pick. Grow as I was growing up, and rhubarb and a lot of different things. You know, um, Even some stuff that I didn't um, understand myself. You know, it was food. I remember this plant we would call elephant ears, and as kids we used to play with it, gather them and pretend they were greens to cook. And I can remember one lady, she saw us playing with the elephant ears. We had gathered a lot of them. She said, "You guys are playing with food," and she took it off of us. I guess she took it home to cook it or something. I don't know. But that always, uh, you know, was I thought it was interesting. And we'd pick crab apples and eat them, and rhubarb and stuff like that. And it was funny for me to see But you can buy that stuff at the store when it grew wild for free. I don't think it grows wild for free so much anymore because they will take out a lot of those areas and build houses and things in those areas. But of course, I don't live in that area anymore, so I don't know. And where I do live, I don't see nothing like that. And I know that they would gather on the videos that I was watching. They'd gather plants if someone was sick and had a fever or pain. They would gather different plants and wrap it, crush them and wrap it in a cloth, and it's different stuff that, like maybe my great grandparents used to do. Oopsie, I'm filling the wrong part of that. Too much talking, not enough working. And I'll surely fill that right back on in after chopping it out of there. These teenagers, girl and a boy, they was doing some landscaping before they put their house up. And because I don't speak their language that they were speaking, although they weren't doing a whole lot of talking, but I don't speak their language, so I wasn't quite understanding what the purpose was of what they were doing until they finished doing that part and they were clearing all the brush out, clearing all the, taking the plants all the way down to the dirt, um, so that they could put their building up on it. And I was first I didn't understand what they were doing, but then after I watched a while, yeah, it makes sense. You don't want all that in the way of your building, you know. And the young man was very meticulous in the way he did things. Bill is kind of like a perfectionist because I watched several. Sometimes I binge watched them, and I watched several of those video type videos. And some people ain't that meticulous. They ain't gonna be digging the road, the place down. Of course, their stuff looked more sloppy too. His stuff looked like a grown person might have did that. He was doing pretty good. Somebody taught him well how to build them houses. And for that kid to be that good at building, he probably could get a job in construction there where they lived. That kid looked like a kid I seen in another video. They could have been the same one. He was making a brick house. And when I say kid, he looked to be maybe no more than 15. More than about 15. Or younger. Because he didn't even have his voice hadn't changed yet when he would talk. And then those different channels like to put a whole story spin to it. Some of it be just, they just made it. Some of it probably is truth, but a lot of it they made up. And some of it they be filming. I guess it is. I guess it would help the person who's the poor person is having to build their own place and all that, helping them out. I hope they get paid for being filmed. It would be better if they didn't add the drama. Sometimes they will add drama to it. So that's why I particularly call them soap operas. Dramatized. Oh, I meant to check that. Great. Look at that. We got two left. I don't think I'm gonna get past the landscaping today. I should have prepared before making a video, but that's okay. All a part of playing Minecraft. I was watching Belmont play um, Grand Theft Auto. There's a guy on there singing. He sounded pretty good. Of course, I don't know what he was singing about, but he had a very nice singing voice. And as you can tell, I watch a whole lot of videos. I may not know what they saying. And it don't I don't have to know what they saying to be entertained by 'em, you know. At 5 minutes. I don't know. I may do some of this off video. I don't usually use as much time playing different games off the video like I used to. All in all, it should be big enough space to put the building on. Think about putting my friend's stuff in this house right here. I know that probably ain't gonna get to play, but you have a house. All right, I would say, give me my iron. That's what I would say. I would say I've done my time. You enjoy my channel, please like and subscribe. With that said, maybe I'll take a second to move my friend's stuff into that house over there. You won't get to play, but it's in honor of my friend. Anyway, oh, he got a bunch of stuff. Maybe I won't move it right now. Be much work. But anyway, oh, what was I gonna do? Sun just came up. I was gonna lay down, but the sun just came up. If you enjoy my channel, please like and subscribe. And with that said, I have been playing Minecraft. Share it. Give me comments if you want to. I do listen. I read them. Um, you suggest games that you think I would like. I don't do horror, so don't suggest it. Um, but if you have different games that matching games, puzzle games, things like that that is normally liked by a little bit of older crowd or somebody who likes that kind of stuff, then you can suggest them. Um, but with all that said, I will see you next time. Bye bye. Balance V is out.